The Western Conference has been a tight race all season, but now that we have our playoff matchups, I'm looking at the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Denver Nuggets, who have been number one, like basically all season long. It's just really hard to think that the Nuggets have had a week off, right? They're going to be rested, they're going to be ready. They've been watching all sorts of film. And then you got the Timberwolves coming into this series who just played a couple nights ago, kind of screeched by in a play-in tournament, played against a smaller, younger OKC team to make it to the eighth seed. But I don't know about this matchup, and I don't know. I really don't know if it's going to be worth watching. I'm just going to say.
I'm not excited about this matchup at all. I think that the Nuggets are more superior in overall basketball play, basketball efficiency than the Timberwolves will be. Cat cannot do it alone, and I'm gonna need Anthony Edwards to show up. One of the two things that are missing from the Timberwolves lineup that would help them be competitive in this series is Nas Reed and Jaden McDaniels. That's
Yes.
what we going. We're talking about a full strength Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray's back. I mean, he was dealing with some minor thumb issue, but he's back, and everybody else is back.
Oh, they deep too. The
And they're
Nuggets are
deep.
deep.
Right. How is Cat going to really manage up against Aaron Gordon? Can you tell me what that's going to look like?
What is Rudy Gobert going to look like with his, you know, lack of offensive trickery? When you got Nikola Jokic, who's like the king of look left, pass right, as you always say. It's just
Right. Or let me go ahead and just shoot over you. Wait. Okay. So I can't. I don't see nobody in my periphery, but I can show enough shoot over you. Like this is not a new matchup for Jokic and Gobert. They've played a matchup before when Gobert was with the Jazz. So this is not new for them. So wait, I'm sorry. It's just not going to be enough. It ain't gonna be
no,
enough. It's not gonna be enough. And you're right. I don't know if this is a series worth watching. Will I peep in? Absolutely. I mean, I'm,
yeah,
I'm in
yeah,
basketball playoff mode. Absolutely.
yeah, yeah.
But I already know what the outcome is going to be. At least what I anticipate. And I just don't see. And even if Nikola Jokic does not play, the Nuggets still have enough
Oh yeah,
to make it happen. Do not let uh, Michael Porter Jr. get his 3 point off. Like it's just what? Who's going to outshoot? Who from the Timberwolves will be able to outshoot anybody from the Nuggets? Who gonna do it?
Not unless Mike Conley, goes lights out again from three like he did in play-in.
It ain't gonna be enough.
I know. I'm just saying. It's
I
just
know that during the season, the Nuggets and the Timberwolves, they're 2 for 2. So, they had 4 games this regular season and Nuggets won 2 and the Timberwolves won 2. This is playoff basketball. And it ain't gonna be enough.
no,
Mm-mm.
it's not. And for those reasons, I have the Nuggets 4 games to 1 in this series.
You
I
have them
think the Wolves
sweeping?
get, yeah, I think the Wolves at home can
Hmm.
get 1 game.
Oh, you
If
have
if,
okay.
if Ann is on, he
Yeah.
played pretty well in the last playing game. And if there's foul trouble involved on the Denver Nuggets side, I think the Wolves can snatch a game. So
Yeah.
four
I
games to
will
one.
I will give some highlight to Nikhil Alexander Walker.
Mm,
Think his defense may be something that the Nuggets will have to adjust to. Because if I can think about them playing during the regular season, he may not have been as active on the roster, which I know he'll be. I feel he'll be for this playoff series, Nikhil Alexander Walker. So I think that would be something to watch for. Yes, but I do have the Timberwolves squeezing out 1 game. I have Nuggets in 5. Yeah,
yep, exactly. Now this next series, grab your popcorn. Let
baby,
me
this the
tell
one.
you,
This
the
the
Memphis
one.
Grizzlies and the Los Angeles Lakers.
This the
What?
one. This the one. This is the series to watch in the West. This is the one right here. The
Yeah.
narrative alone. This series is old versus new, experience versus limited experience. That's what this series is for, right? And which side will prevail? Will it be old? Will it be new? Will it be experience versus lack of experience? Will it be dog versus, old dog? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Mm-hmm,
But the
mm-hmm.
outcome of this game for the Grizzlies, if they become victorious in this matchup, will change their um their stock in the league. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Are you
yes,
serious? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Grizzlies, this series is yours for the taking. Y'all got to be locked in. Locked in. I cannot wait to see Dylan Brooks do whatever he's going to do. I I can't wait. I can't wait to see how John Morant will maneuver himself. And I just can't wait to see it. I
Oh,
can't wait to see it. I
I
cannot wait
know.
to see Jaren Jackson Jr. and
Mm,
Anthony Davis go at it. I
oh,
can't wait to see it. I just cannot wait to
yes.
see it. The only concern I do have a concern about Jaren Jackson Jr. being in foul trouble. That's a concern for me.
Well, the same concern can be Anthony Davis being on the ground most of the night. You know, it's just like, come on. I think this is going to be a track meet. You grab your track shoes as well, because I don't think the Memphis Grizzlies are going to, fall into that old adage that the game slows down in the playoffs. Throw that out the window. This is some new age basketball. And I think the Grizzlies will push the pace like we've seen in the Kings Warriors series. They're going to push it and they're going to run the
Yeah,
Lakers out the gym.
the Lakers will need D'Lo to come and show up and do
Mm,
what they brought him over to do. Yeah, yeah, they gonna
you
because
know,
whatever he showed us in their playing game, that ain't gonna work, D'Lo.
ooh, and
You
this is
can't
contract
disappear.
year. Mhm.
You can't disappear. But thank God they had Schroeder to come in and kind of help balance it out. But it's gonna take the young guys. This is going to be young guys on both rosters making it happen. I'm just
Yeah.
don't.
Because Brandon Clark is out right now and also Steven Adams, I think it behooves the Memphis Grizzlies to play just at a lightning speed. That's their best chance to win the series. It
Yeah,
has to be. And I
yeah,
also
yeah,
think
yeah.
Beasley and Rui are going to have monster series. I don't think it's going to be AD and LeBron. I think it's going to be the younger guys. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
It cannot be if the Lakers fall into the trap of LeBron leading them to this championship. I'm on the fence about that. Right? I agree. It's going to have to be the younger players to really make it happen. Now, LeBron gonna get his points. He's gonna
Yeah.
highlight it. It's gonna be all about him, and I get that. He's gonna probably be the most talked about, of course. He's going to have the most points. He's going to get everybody involved. He's going to make everybody better. The whole we've been listening to that talk a long time. But I don't think the Grizzlies going to be here for that. The Grizzlies are probably right now in their huddle on their group chat saying, "How we going to debunk all of this Lakers talk? How we going to debunk?
Hmm.
How we going to show up?" And I hope that it's enough that it proves them right. I just this one right here.
I know. And so, because I feel so strongly about the pace that the Grizzlies are going to play with, I have them winning the series 4 games to 2. Grizzlies in 6.
I have Grizzlies in 7. Yeah, I have Grizzlies in 7. I do.
That's going to
Mhm.
make my nerves bad if they go a full 7 because
Grizzlies in 7. It's gonna be a dogfight for sure. I really,
uh,
really because again, if you think about it, the Grizzlies have something to fight for, but also LeBron James. He solely helped wield the Lakers into the postseason.
he did.
He, I mean, that's what it's gonna be in the end, right?
Okay. Yes. Okay. The next series in the Yay area is the
Yay
Sacramento Kings.
area. Which they
The
kicked out
Sacramento.
E40. It was wrong for
Oh,
that.
I know. What's up
No,
with
don't be kicking
that?
out E40. He a legend. What?
Ah,
Okay,
you can't
anyway.
do it. You can't do it. All right, so the Kings and the Warriors are duking it out, and this is must-watch TV. I don't know which series is more exciting, the Lakers and the Grizzlies, or the Kings and the Warriors.
I think for me it's equally. Two things can be true. I think they're both most exciting for me because if the Kings can send the reigning champions home
Ooh,
in round one and they just made it back to the playoffs after a 17-year drought, what?
can you
And if the
imagine?
and the Chase Center crowd, the Warriors crowd is just as loud as the Kings crowd.
Ooh,
I love the rivalry in the Yay area. I love it. The North rivalry. I love it. I love it. I
uh-huh.
love it. And so yeah, no, for me this is equally exciting. I'm here for it.
Okay. Now, Draymond Green, his podcast, right? I think He's adding more smoke to this series than needs to be because the Kings should feel disrespected that Draymond Green wanted to play them. Now I get it; they didn't want to catch a flight and all that, but there's more to it. The Warriors were betting on the Kings' lack of experience in the playoffs. I mean, it's been forever, as you mentioned. So I'm like, the Kings are coming out swinging. And at this point right now, they've already won one game against Golden State Warriors and a nail biter. I think they 126 and 123. So we're looking at the series, and I do believe it's going to be a long, drawn out series. It was only one game, and the Warriors have so much playoff experience. We're talking about Steph Curry, Clay, and Draymond together, just them, and even throw
Mhm,
Poole in because he was in for the championship run and
mhm,
Looney and those guys.
mhm,
But I think the Warriors have so much experience. They're not going to be rattled by losing one game or even being down 0-2 to the Sacramento
mm-mm.
Kings.
No, not at all. Not at all. I think that they know how to manage these types of situations where the Kings, if they happen to lose a game, they may be shook.
Just a little, yeah.
Just a little shook just because of their lack of experience in this particular type of game series. I just know that 3 pointers may not be the determining factor because both teams can shoot them. I mean, that first game, they was raining threes left and right. You get a three, you get a three, you get a three. Everybody had a three. I was just like, this is amazing. So I don't know if that's going to be. I think the X factor will be Andrew Wiggins for the Golden State Warriors. Yep, he's going to be the
Mhm.
one. He's going to have to be the game changer because that clutch play from De'Aaron Fox, you got to be shook behind that. You don't know what you got to be shook. The teams need to be shook down in the stretch when the game is on the line. That De'Aaron Fox will show you up.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
just think, Domantas Sabonis didn't have a really good game one, and the
Mm-hmm.
Kings still beat the Warriors. So what does that
Mm-hmm.
tell you just about their depth and just their mindset being coached by a senior coach in the NBA who has so much respect and knows his opponent inside and out? I mean, I don't know. The Kings, I know this is going to go 7. So you ready for this? Had the Warriors in 7. Oh, I still had the Warriors in 7. I
I
still do.
I have the Warriors in 6.
Oh,
Yeah. No. Only because watching Steph Curry's body language after game one, it was none. It was not even concerned. It was just like, well, oh, okay, game one. I still believe that even if the Warriors go down game three, they can squeeze out four
I
straight.
think so
I
too.
just, the Kings will have to prove it to me. And this is their opportunity to prove that. Would I love the Kings to come out of this round one matchup? Yes. Do I believe they can? Not this season. And not because they don't work hard. I do believe that this will be a very difficult win, a very consistent win. I can see each game being very close, but I still have Warriors in 6. Yeah.
Okay.
With the slight prayer that it's actually the Kings, but
Oh, right.
Warriors.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, the Phoenix Suns and the Los Angeles Clippers. This is another one, though. I need to watch like maybe 2 or 3 games to see if this is really must see TV. But what do you think about this matchup?
I told you I'm off the bandwagon with the Clippers. They not getting no rise out of me. Mm-mm. Nah.
Okay, okay, but the
Mm-mm.
Phoenix Suns, now come on, we talked about depth and bench activity. They don't have anyone. Matter of fact, once you get by the top 3 good players for the Phoenix Suns, there's not much left.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. I think that this series is going to be a game changer for Devin Booker. He's going to have to be the one to help lead the Suns because they're going to be targeting KD. And KD is going to do what KD does, but it's going to be
Mhm.
Devin Booker. I feel that in the Clippers side, Norman Powell off the bench, Suns better be careful. Suns better be careful because that Norman Powell off the bench is a game changer for the Clippers. Yeah. I don't know what to expect without Paul George, what they will really be able to do against KD led Suns team. And the Clippers have not played the Suns with KD on their roster. KD in the game. KD may be on the roster, but he wasn't in the game. So this will be the first time the Clippers will match up with the Suns where KD is in the starting lineup. This will be a whole new look for us. So we'll see how it goes, but maybe we'll get playoff Kawhi. I hope so.
I think we've been seeing playoff Kawhi for the last several weeks for the Los Angeles Clippers. But I think the Clippers are the clear favorite now. You can talk to all the media members and they'll tell you the Suns, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it because Ty Lue has so many options. I just the Suns is just they're just depleted. They depleted their bench and their depth when they brought in KD, and I just can't imagine because KD and Kawhi are going to cancel each other out. Both of them probably get 30 and 10. It's
This
just
is
like
my
whatever.
okay. And so
Mm-hmm.
who's the factor? Who's going to be the determining factor? So
Yeah.
KD, I agree. KD and Kawhi will cancel each other out, right? Devin Booker. It's going to have to be Devin Booker. That's what I'm saying. And let's see if it's going to be Devin Booker for the Suns. Who is it for? With Paul George being out, who is it for the Clippers?
Oh, choose. You know, choose whoever you like. Could it be Norman Powell? Is it going to be Russell Westbrook? Is it going to be
Okay, I'm
Terrence Mann?
sorry. Look
Like
at
who's
me.
going to go off?
What Russell Westbrook? Yeah. No, 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 no.
They have so many
It's
options.
it's gonna be Russell. Okay. I forgot about Russell. You're right. You're right. You're right. The Clippers have made me so mad this season that I just can't. Okay. I forgot about Russell. You're right. And Russell and Kawhi Leonard have been playing pretty good together this season. And I think that Russell Westbrook and I think Ty Lue respects the play of Russell Westbrook. Right. Oh.
Yeah, and can we talk about Zubac and DeAndre Ayton in the middle? Who do you think is going to get the best of? I mean, I think Ayton. Well, he's going to have to prove it to me. There's a lot of prove it to me going on in this playoffs. I'm looking to see if Ayton can play with that heart and toughness that I think he's capable of, but that I haven't seen in the playoffs. Now, Zubac. I think Zubac is going to come strong, and Ayton better be ready because that big Croatian man. I just don't know how DeAndre Ayton is gonna
Yeah.
handle that. And
Who's
Zubac really improved his game.
who's Aiden's backup?
They don't have a bench. Like I don't even
Hmm.
know who's the
Yeah,
backup
because they can
center.
show pool. Is it Plumley?
Oh, Plumlee for Zubac, yes,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
but I don't know who the Suns have as their backup center.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see. Because the Clippers will get you all hyped up, and that third quarter hit, and you be like, "What, y'all? You fumble the bag again,
No,
again." Check me game 4 when we're talking about this Clippers and Suns matchup, and then maybe I'll be back on. But
game
right now,
4. Wait, hold
yeah,
up. Yeah,
yeah.
game 4.
Hmm.
At that point, the Clippers will be up 3 games to 1. Are you kidding
Okay.
me right now?
Okay.
All
Prove
right.
it. You know what? The Clippers got to. They got to prove it to me. They have held me for 4 seasons. Excuse me, 3 seasons. This is season 4. I can't bear the letdown again. So you know what I opt to do? Watch from the sideline. I can't I just the way I pushed for them for the past 3 seasons, I just don't have it in me this season. So once they prove it to me, once they move to round 2, then we'll discuss how much involved I'll put my heart into the Clippers and Suns, future, the Clippers future. But right now, I have Suns in 5.
What?
Hmm.
Oh my goodness. I had the Clippers in 7.
Oh, okay, going full 7. Okay,
Yeah, they're going to
okay.
full 7 because, KD we trust. I mean, one of my favorite players. I know he can carry them, but if he remotely tweaks an ankle,
Oh,
it's a
it's a
wrap.
oh no, if he tweaks an ankle, then I'm riding Clippers. Oh yeah. No, this is strictly because of a semi-healthy KD. If KD is nowhere in that starting lineup, nowhere on the court, and will not be returning for another game or two, it's a done. It's done. They can forget about it. The Suns can forget about it. Yes. I have to agree with you on that one. Yes.